The American wilderness has always demanded respect, and for generations, hunters answered that call with the slow, deliberate rhythm of a manual action. It was the mechanical embodiment of the lone marksman. But the winds of war and innovation have shifted. The same relentless, auto-loading heartbeat that once echoed across global front lines has been refined, tamed, and perfected for the modern pursuit. These are no longer the heavy, temperamental battle implements of the past. Today, they stand as highly evolved apex predators engineered to deliver sustained surgical precision without sacrificing the overwhelming tactical advantage of an instant follow-up shot. The era of compromise is officially over. Number 5. The Ruger Harrier model, 28600. For decades, the AR-15 platform was an untamed workhorse, often overgassed and violent in its cycling. It was built for trench lines, not the silent, high-mobility pursuit of the American coyote. But the Harrier descends onto the landscape like the silent wings of an apex predator, bringing military-grade fluid dynamics into the high-speed varmint theater. The brilliance here lies in the thermodynamic manipulation of its direct impingement system. Instead of the abrupt, carbine-length gas tubes that violently slam the action rearward, Ruger mated a mid-length gas system to a 16.1-inch nitride barrel. This highly specific geometric ratio perfectly optimizes dwell time. It allows chamber pressures to drop significantly before the bolt unlocks, starving the bolt carrier of excess velocity. The result is a mechanical heartbeat with virtually zero recoil impulse. You can literally watch your .556 NATO projectile impact the target through the glass without ever losing your sight picture. But this surgical instrument comes with a brutal trade-off. Direct impingement is notoriously filthy, because expanding gases are channeled directly into the receiver. To cycle the weapon, the Harrier acts as a carbon trap. Take it into the abrasive, dust-choked backcountry, and if you fail to constantly lubricate and maintain that action, this highly tuned machine will inevitably choke on its own carbon fouling. A high-maintenance thoroughbred, currently commanding $699 to $749. Number 4. The Bear Creek Arsenal BC-8 Huntmaster. For half a century, the AR platform was chained by the unyielding laws of physics, strictly confined to short-action cartridges. To push beyond those dimensional boundaries was considered an engineering impossibility. Enter the BC-8, an armored behemoth built to shatter those exact limitations and weaponize raw kinetic energy. By radically elongating the receiver and integrating a massive bolt carrier group, Bear Creek forged a high-value platform capable of digesting full-length Magnum cartridges like the legendary .30-06 Springfield and the .300 Winchester Magnum. The true mechanical brilliance here lies in its fluid dynamics. To prevent these massive pressure spikes from tearing the brass casings apart, engineers utilized a rifle-length gas system stretched over a 20-inch barrel. This calculated delay allows the explosive pressure to plateau safely before the action unlocks, mechanically absorbing the brutal recoil of a magnum load into a sustained, manageable push. But pioneering uncharted territory leaves you isolated. Because it occupies a completely unique dimensional footprint, almost every internal component is highly proprietary. If you push this 8.5-pound machine too hard early, production models revealed a critical vulnerability where firing pins could bend or scar under extreme thermal stress after very low round counts. You are entirely reliant on a single manufacturer for specialized replacement parts, including the mandatory 5-round magazines that retail near $100 each. The base price of the rifle varies heavily based on the specific caliber configuration. Number 3. The Winchester SXR2. Beneath the polished veneer of its traditional Grade 1, walnut stock beats the mechanical heart of a European warfighter. The SXR2 is not merely a hunting rifle, it is a transnational powerhouse bred from the legendary defense firm F.N. Herstal. Sharing the exact same robust 7-lug rotating bolt architecture as the Browning BAR, this platform is engineered to contain apocalyptic internal pressures. It relies on a brilliant self-adjusting gas piston system that actively bleeds off excess expanding gases. This self-regulation prevents the action from battering itself to death, allowing it to safely chamber and cycle the massive 9.3 by 62 millimeter cartridge. This is a heavy, large-bore projectile trusted for over a century to crush through the thick bone of African dangerous game and Alaskan brown bears. It is pure, unadulterated kinetic momentum disguised as a gentleman's deer rifle. But that intricate Belgian-engineered piston system is a double-edged sword. The network of action bars, pins, and linkages that make it shoot so smoothly become an absolute nightmare if you have to field strip the weapon in a freezing rainstorm or after dropping it into thick backcountry mud. Without a specialized toolkit and sterile conditions, you are completely out of the fight. This sleeper giant starts at $1,369. Number 2. The Wilson Combat WC-10 Tactical Hunter. If the others on this list are heavy hammers, this is a surgical scalpel forged from aerospace aluminum. It represents the absolute pinnacle of the modern sporting rifle applied directly to the hunting theater, permanently shattering the outdated myth that autoloaders cannot deliver extreme precision at extended ranges. The secret to its devastating accuracy lies in the complete elimination of mechanical tolerance stacking. Unlike standard forged mile-spec receivers, the WC-10 uses upper and lower receivers meticulously machined from a single solid block of 7075 T6 billet aluminum. This incredibly rigid construction ensures zero microscopic play between the optic and the firing mechanism, regardless of the physical pressure applied by the shooter. Paired with a heavily fluted 18-inch match-grade barrel and a highly tuned intermediate-length gas system, it maximizes thermal dissipation while providing a dwell time that produces a buttery smooth extraction cycle. It fires with the crispness of a glass rod snapping under pressure. But mechanical perfection demands a heavy toll. The absolute deal-breaker here is strictly economic. This platform represents a massive capital investment, placing it entirely out of reach for the average working consumer. It is a boutique precision instrument commanding a base price of $3,436. Number 1. The Browning BAR Mark IV. It is the undisputed king of the auto-loading hunting world, a direct descendant of a legendary bloodline. Today, the Mark IV wears the cutting-edge armor of modern thermodynamic engineering. Manufactured with components from FN in Belgium, this platform utilizes a highly refined short-stroke gas piston system. By tapping high-pressure gases to actuate a captured piston that strikes the operating rod and instantly returns to rest, it drastically minimizes the mass of reciprocating components hanging off the barrel. This brilliant mechanical insight significantly reduces barrel whip and harmonic disruption during the critical microseconds of the firing cycle. Paired with a precision-threaded button-rifled barrel that mates seamlessly into the receiver, it establishes a rigid zero-flex structure that completely neutralizes vibration. It is a magnificent ruler of the open plains, seamlessly absorbing the brutal recoil of a .300 Winchester Magnum into a sustained, manageable push. It remains an heirloom-quality instrument for the discerning traditionalist, commanding a price of $1,880. The debate is officially closed. The technological evolution of the semi-automatic hunting rifle represents a total triumph of precision engineering and advanced metallurgy over historical prejudice. We have crossed the threshold where modern hunters no longer need to sacrifice the rapid-fire capability of an autoloader to achieve ethical precision in the field. The era of the modern gas gun has officially arrived. If you demand absolute performance from your weapon systems and refuse to compromise on your tactical advantage, hit that subscribe button now. Stay sharp, stay dangerous, and I will see you on the next deployment.